Zombie Apocalypse.
Willkommen, Freunde, an Bildschirm zu einem neuen Let's Play. Life is Strange. Ein paar Sachen hier stellen, und zwar die Lautstärke nicht so laut. Die kann man ein bisschen lauter machen. So. Dann fangen wir mal an. Life is Strange ist ein Spiel, in dem die Spielentscheidungen der Geschichte beeinflussen. Die Folgen all deiner Taten und Entscheidungen wirken sich auf die Vergangenheit, Gegenwart und Zukunft aus. Wähle weise.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Ich weiß, wie du dahin kommst, weiß ich das auch. Oh, was ein Riesen.
Holy shit.
Was ist das?
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit,
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He
I can't
captured
believe
the
I still
essence
have
of
this
post-war
pencil
theater in
case.
America.
I should upgrade to
There
the
was
21st
honesty about the
century.
economic conditions of
But
the era,
I like it old
but a
school.
beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty
I
without
haven't
a
kept up with my journal as much as I should.
Explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well,
I do love
we've
my
all
analog
seen
camera.
that iconic shot of
I should
Kerouac
take a
on
quick
television.
picture now.
And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Beste Oktober. Oktober, mein Lieblingsmonat, das beste Wetter des Jahres. Ich liebe den Farbwechsel der Blätter und wie sie zu kleinen Flammen werden. Es ist immer noch zu heiß, in Klammern danke globale Erwärmung. Und ich kann Pullover und Gruselfilme noch nicht auspacken. Bald. Kate hat mir der Oktober Country von Ray Bradbury geliehen. Ich kenne nicht viel von ihm, in Klammern Wären hätte mir deswegen fast meinen Geek-Titel aberkannt. Battle Royale war meine Rettung, aber er beschreibt die herbstliche Atmosphäre in Kleinstädten perfekt. Das letzte Mal habe ich mich an Halloween mit Chloe verkleidet. Ich habe irgendwo Bilder. Ich sollte zu einer richtigen Halloween-Party gehen, um mich unter die Leute zu mischen. Das oder im Vortex-Club mit dem Sturm schwimmen. Lieber sau ich ab. Du bist so witzig, Max. Wenigstens versuche ich aus mir herauszukommen. Ich kann nicht erwarten, dass sich mein Leben nach ein paar Wochen Blackwell Academy völlig verändert. Wie meine Eltern so gern sagen, du hast all Zeit der Welt.
You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online.
Oh, endlich Schule aus.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Ja, dich würde ich auch nicht angucken. So, wollen wir mal...
Yes, Victoria.
Victoria
you
does.
have to do your
Huh.
homework.
This might make a cool shot.
When you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is turning in a photo. So, you see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard in the shop, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Hi, Kate.
Oh,
Put yourself out there in the
hi,
world.
Max.
Now, no matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded.
You seem
from this
quiet
process,
today.
but
Just
I also
thinking
want
too
everybody
much.
to know that this photographic world is not for everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye, and everybody should have that chance.
I hear that. Want to go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Computer.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Was gibt's denn noch? Tablet.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive,
Muss man benutzen?
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Okay.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
So, wollen wir den Lehrer mal ansprechen?
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you,
Guck, sagt sogar
but
selber.
life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Ach, die will mich dann. Die ist eh arrogant. Die brauchen wir gar nicht anzulabern.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Fernseher, Fotos.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Kamera.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images.
Ach, wir gehen jetzt
But I
raus
still
aus der
dig my little instant camera.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Just getting you
You
ready.
always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
I'm not paying $150 for
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is.
What's the point?
She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
Hätte ich auch keinen
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant camera.
Der hat auch so Augenringe. Unter Augen. Peach meine ich. Muss ja nicht jeden anlabern, wir wollen ja zur Toilette.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Da ist die Toilette. Ab.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me. Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Frage ich mich auch immer. Toiletten sehen immer so schlimm aus.
This poster must drive people to have sex.
Brauchen wir das?
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
Okay, dann lassen wir lieber laufen. Kein Problem. Was gibt's denn noch? Wollen wir den anziehen?
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of science class for that quiz.
Okay. Noch ein Poster.
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Ah, wir wollen ja den Waschbecken benutzen. Und unser Gesicht waschen.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
Echt jetzt?
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Was macht der denn?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
Irgendwie haben alle psychische Probleme.
So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted.
I
Now,
did it.
Can you give me
I
an
actually
example of
did
a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured the human
human
condition
time
in black
machine.
and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers.
When I
and
took my
children.
selfie, Jefferson asked me a
Saw humanity
question.
tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not gonna get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces. Make Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone.
Rennt die Schule aus.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
So, jetzt mal ein bisschen spannend, ob wir sie retten oder nicht retten, werden wir dann in der nächsten Folge sehen. Ich würde mich freuen, wenn ihr ein Abo dalassen würdet oder ein Like. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.